Cajun country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Ragin' Cajuns of Louisiana. The Ragin' Cajuns will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Akron's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons. And
turning it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And how about that start for this offense? You know, oftentimes you see teams trying to get into a rhythm, maybe an easy completion to get their quarterback feeling good. Not this offense. They take a shot and find an explosive play right out of the gate.
Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Back to throw, it's Finley. Back open in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Zips can really attack on this second and short. The play action fake. Grabbed over the middle, it's pulled. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They'll run it on first and goal. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They'll try to move on from that first down play, second and goal from the 12. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He's got it on the run. Looking for the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. The Ragin' Cajuns offense will get the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know.
Oh, he's got some space. Pass to 50. Pass to 30. The 10. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajun. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coming out with it, it's Davis. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Zips in a good spot here with second and short. Dropping back, it's Finley. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How nice is it as a defense can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home. That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll return it from the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Try to get it to the edge. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Ragin Cajuns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Ball just inside the 40 at 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Martin. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team...
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking for a man, it's Howard. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oftentimes, defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable clutch, nice hands, 1st down.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Caught over the middle. It's Curry. Breaks into the open. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Finley. Got a man, it's Walker. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Newell. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Oh, the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll line up for a second down play. Off the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there, and you could tell just threw that a little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jets to go catch up with that one.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Quarterback making adjustments. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Robertson. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Rides the back on the option, the give. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Ragin Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cajuns!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executed beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
14, Akron, 0.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Ballmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
It's caught downfield. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Finley. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing 2-minute throughout the week. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain as much clock as possible.
To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it behind the line. It's Curry. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. And this one is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Plows through the defense. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They try to get it outside on the left. Oh, what a move. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin Cajun offense headed to the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Off play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Ragin Cajuns will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Back to pass, it's Finley. Takes a hit as he fires. Got a wide open receiver. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Now from inside the red zone. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron. They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Davis. He'll pitch it. That's a foul on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Zips. How about this defense taking one back to the house? We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Ragin Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
A lot of people in the stadium are questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
29 Philly.
Leaves it with the running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Ragin Cajuns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Power football with the run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He'll try the left side. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Ragin Cajuns come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The short hands, it's Sampson. Turning it on! Gets out of bounds after the big gain, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Louisiana.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hill. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Complete to start this drive. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Looking to throw, it's Finley. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film, been mixing up their looks defensively.
Wide open spaces. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Zips want to pick up the tempo.
That is such a big play for the offense. A lot of these 4th down pass plays are just designed to pick up the first. They get even more. They get an explosive play, and that has got to be huge for the offense's confidence.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. The DBs will back off a bit. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Picked off! What a play by this defense! Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin Cajun offense headed to the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
On ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're facing a 3rd down. They'll try the run. Got enough for the 1st down. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Ragin' Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. Toss sweep right. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Back to pass. It's Finley. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play, and that's going to have to happen a couple of different times if you're going to win this game.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust?
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football.
Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The toss sweep to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Ragin' Cajuns moving quickly to the line. Give to the running back. Finding open areas. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And the Ragin' Cajuns really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Howard. Looking for the end zone. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it. Back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.